I'm Christel, and I promised you to do a sneak peek reading for 2021. Just a quick look for all the zodiac signs for the year 2021. I think after 2020 we certainly deserve to have a look into 2021. So I'm pulling up here an example of the reading. So I just drew these cards randomly just to explain it to you. So I'll be drawing two cards that explain you, your inner outer world. Then I'll have three basic cards and three other cards on top of that. I give you a few messages from the I Ching, from the Tao Oracle cards, and then I'll give you some messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck from Colette Baron Reid, and to finish off, one big card that is really representative of maybe the advice or the energy that you can use in 2021. So without further ado, I'm going to put the camera down and I'll start your reading. Hi Libra, Christel here with a sneak peek for you for 2021 to have a look what's happening. Eight of Cups and the Tower. Okay. Don't be scared of the Tower, please. People are scared of the Tower, they don't need to be. Okay, there's Death as well. There is the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. This is a really good card. So I want you to tell you that you don't need to be afraid of these cards, these two, because of course the Death card can bring some fear, but don't worry about it. Okay. The Page of Cups reversed, the Magician, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, which is a bit of a weird card here, but okay, let's see. Let's start here. So I feel that with the Eight of Cups, this is your inner and your outer world. I feel that whatever happened in 2020, it has left you a little bit like shaken. Yeah, shaken up. The Tower shakes and rocks our world. The Tower sort of rips away foundations, bases, things you know, and then it makes way for things we don't know and things that are new to us, but usually it's something that has to happen. And why do I say it has to happen? Because you also have the Death card. So there's this big transformation going on. And this Eight of Cups then makes really sense because you're accepting the transformation. You are accepting that things need to be left behind. Things are going to go away with the Tower. So these Eight of Cups, you're leaving them behind. You're turning your back on them. And then you're ascending here on a new path. You're climbing the mountain in a dark sky, not really knowing where you're going, not knowing the clear way ahead, but being okay with that. Because, you know, whatever that 2020, whatever happened for you, Libra, it started this big inner change. Death card is often, and most often for me, when I interpret it in a personal, general reading, it is a change that comes from the inside. It's a transformation, a process that you have done, that you have gone through inside of you, and that makes you become stronger, becomes new. And then, you know, this is the decisiveness of this card. You're just leaving them behind and you go already, you know. And you need to, because the Tower is there. It has stirred things up, and this energy is going to be present in 2021. You know, okay, everything is shaken up, but you're very strong. You're very resolute because this Tower is here to make way for new stuff. In this case, so the upheaval has already happened, and now it's clearing this path. The fire is burning a path for itself, for these new things coming in because of these cards here. Now the Page of Cups reversed. You know, when you look at it like this, it feels like an ascension, and that would make sense with the transformation. I feel that here, you know, this means that this transformation is still ongoing. There is an emotional level of you that maybe needs to be worked on Emotions need to be worked on to, in that transformational process that you're going through, the changes, it's having an effect on you emotionally, because you're coming in touch with your shadows and your fears. And I feel that is here, the Nine of Swords. I feel that this is dealing with fears here, and stress and worry, but especially fears. And I feel that is work that still needs to be done. That is still something that you're doing. So when you come into 2021, this is starting, you heading into it, you're doing that work. You're really into it. And I feel that that work is going to go on now. That work is here. I feel it's going to change your values as well. I feel this is not really the Pentacles as in monetary, um, money wise. This interpretation for me, it's really you creating new values and setting new boundaries for yourself. And with this Magician, you can do that. You can really work on yourself, on your values, set the limits with other people, because there is this big transformation. So there is need for boundaries. There is need to say, okay, listen, you can come into my garden, but you cannot come all the way into my home, because I am working on myself and I need this space and I need you to respect that. Now, the Magician tells me that you're going to be able to do it, to overcome the whole, the obstacles that may still be here in the transformational process. You're going to find your way. You're going to find your path. The path will become clearer, because look at the light shining here. So the Magician has the tools, has the power, has the skills to go there. And you have, you're getting the tools in here. And that's those new values you're going to elaborate on. And you're going to take them, sorry, on your journey. Because really what I feel here in 2021 is that you're going to end this whole transformational cycle near the end of the year, and you're going to come out happier, more joyful, a newer you. This is usually a family card, but a 10 is always an ending of, and then ready to start a new cycle, of course. I feel this is you sort of ending this whole process, the new way, the transformation, the new values. And this is you incorporating them and really making them your own. Now, it's not always going to be easy. The Nine of Swords is going to bring up fears, it's going to bring up doubts, it's going to bring up worry, because, what might other people think when I'm doing this? And that is whole normal, because if you're in this big transformational process where you're sort of starting from scratch because of the Tower, and you're just willing to go on that path, trusting the whole process, yeah, fear is only natural to be there. I mean, you would be a super person or a superhero if you had no fear, and even superheroes have fear. So just accept that, because you can deal with that. The Magician tells me that you can deal with the fear. So let's see what the I Ching cards say. It's a Tao Oracle cards. It's in Dutch. They are beautiful. They are representing the hexagrams of the I Ching, but because they have very specific names in English, I always have to look them up in the book. Okay, so that is really strange. These two came up for Virgo as well, Libra. So, but okay. So I should maybe know the names by now, but it's okay. This one is dispersing. Look at the man. He's dispersing. He's riling up all these leaves, and he's making them go away. He's actually, like playing the flute. So, and they start dancing, so they go away. So it's like he gives, gets rid of the lixo, of the garbage, gets rid of the obstacles. It's about giving no power, getting rid of negativity, overcoming challenges, and liberation. So it's dissolving, clearing away. So he's clearing away. So I feel that this is really this Page of Cups, that the inner shadow work you're doing and the inner transformation, it's clearing away, these parts that no longer belong to you. Here, these cups. That is what it feels like. Now, this is radiance. Radiance is about light and warmth. You look at the sun shining. It's a bit like the Queen of Wands. And it also has to do here with this light here and the fire of the magician. It's passion, it's brilliance, it's clarity, it's also, giving into the power of creation. The magician can do that. It's seeing clearly. So I feel that the passion that you're doing and creating these new values and becoming the new you're really wanting that. And it's something you really need. This needs to go. It needs to be burned away completely. The transformation needs to be completed, because then you can have these new values and incorporate them. And it will make you a better version of you. I mean, your soul already knows that. But on a rational level, maybe you don't know that yet. And that needs to become part of your soul, or part of your rational part, that you are this radiant being. Now, here, that's number 22. It's about beauty, elegance, charisma, self-esteem. But it's adorning. And in English, it says, it's make outward appearance reflect your inner worth, embellish, beautify, display courage and beauty to build your inner value. So this is about this, your values, and then showing them. Here you can show them. Ending of the cycle, ending of the work, a completion. I'm not saying ending because the work is ongoing, but you're completing this transformation. So you can come out a more beautiful version of you, more elegant, more charismatic, with a lot of self-esteem, with a lot of self-appreciation. You're like this new jewel coming out, the lotus flowers. Yeah, here, I'll pull it in a little bit closer. Lotus flowers. So the worry is, and the fears can come in, but don't worry. It's coming together. Now let's see what these say. I think 2021 in general is going to be a little bit easier, and especially from, the second trimester onwards. Swan Spirit and Sandpiper Spirit. Swan Spirit says, time for a deep dive. This is the deep dive here in the Page of Cups. You're still in the emotions of the whole journey, and that is part of the transformation. But it's really deep work, and you're willing to go deep. You're willing to. There's another lotus flower here in a mandala. But you're willing to go very deep into yourself and to reflect and to do the inner work. But there's also the Sandpiper Spirit who says, be playful. I feel that is here when you're doing this work on your values. You can do that in a playful way, like the magician does, and like this dancing woman does. It doesn't have to be all that serious, because these cards feel quite serious. But sometimes you have to lighten the load and lighten up a little bit, because, otherwise you're going to be really down, and you don't want that. You don't want to be stuck in the negativity here. So be playful. That is your remedy when you feel the fear coming up and the negative thoughts. Now this card is a little bit to have a look what the main energy you embody the coming year in 2021. So silence. I am serene no matter what is occurring around me. I am serene. Well, this is that inner work you're going to do here with the Death card. But also here, I feel that is you trusting yourself and connecting to the inner you here and getting rid of the negativity, getting rid of the fears, coming out. And you're okay with the tower, you're okay with the transformation, you're okay to go on a path that you don't know where it's going to lead you. You're okay with that, because when you are silent inside and at peace, especially at peace, no matter what is happening, no matter about this tower, no matter the fears, no matter, here, the emotional work that is still going to be done, you're okay. And that, I think, is a big takeaway here, Libra, that whatever happens, no matter what is occurring around you and even inside of you, you have this silent, inner, peaceful place where you can connect to, and answers may come there, but also trust in the process. Trust this swan to come out afterwards, the beautiful swan coming out when you do the transformation, and to play a little bit as well. Don't forget that. So that's it for you, Libra. Sneak peek into 2021. Hope you have a happy entry despite the whole weird 2020 situation. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Before I forget, just let me ask you, if you like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, or you may want to become a patron on Patreon, because these readings, I will start doing standard ones here on YouTube, and then the more elaborate ones will be on Patreon. So bye for now. Bye.